After doing a couple of months of my classics for a bit and having fun pulling all those out, I think we all need a change of pace. You know what we haven't talked about on this show in a while? Lich. Yes, but if we talked about Lich, we'd be here all day. No, I was thinking more like we haven't talked about Wings Club in ages. And I can't see any better time to do it than right now. So, Blue Seal Life, Sacrifice. And who knows, maybe this might even be fun. Ugh, this felt like somebody stepped over my grave. A great evil was dominating the entire magical universe. Again? That's like the third time this week. Not even the winged fairies can face the enemy so powerful like that. Like what? What? Oh my god! No. Calm down. Just because the first paragraph is a practically unreadable piece of shit does not mean that we're in trouble. No. It would not be long until everything was under its dominion. There seemed to be no hope for defeat. There seemed to be no hope for the defeat. Please, Heavenly Celestia above, tell me this guy's language is it's not his first English. Okay, good. I just checked it. English is not this guy's first language. Mother! Then Miss Farragonda, headmistress of the School for Fairies of Althea, was illuminated with an idea that could be called a solution to all their problems. She summoned the six fairies and told them that all the power of good and bad were controlled and managed by two entities. Two siblings, considered omnipotents. The Lord of Chaos, controlled the negative energy, and the creator of the great evil they face. And the Lord of Order. I'm sorry, I replaced my story with Doctor Who, my apologies. He controlled all the positive energy. She said that the latter may be the only one to defeat the enemy. However, she advised them that this solution could turn against them. Lacen used the power of their sirens to report themselves to the kingdom of the Lord of Order, Harmonia. When they arrived, they were speechless before the true beauty of the place. It was so beautiful that it was impossible to describe in words. Amidst all the beauty, a colossal castle erupted. BOOM! Its beauty was still higher than its surroundings. They moved forward and entered the castle inside. Wanted to get to the throne room, but they were certain the Lord of Order was. But he found that everything was being too easy. Fantastic monsters appeared and prepared to attack them. They should be protectors of the castle, which were really powerful. The fairies could not even move forward. However, the six fairies were able to breach the indestructible barrier, where only one of them could advance. It happened that this fairy turned out to be blue. Well, considering the title of this fic. Although, not wanting to leave her friends to face the monsters for themselves, she had no choice but to move forward. She flew through the vast corridors of the castle, hoping not to face more monsters. As he came to the door that would give to the throne room, it was an immense silver door with ornaments representing the creatures of light as fairies or pixies. Bloom took a deep breath and put a hand on it. Then it opened silently, revealing the throne room. It was the biggest and most impressive throne room she had ever seen. It was made entirely of white gold, decorated with all kinds of jewels, shining in a way that no darkness lived there. A row of large glares framed a mirror rested on each side of the room. In the background, there were stairs leading to a landing where stood a throne made of pure crystal. Behind of it was a simple gate, simple but sturdy, made out of gold, whose height ranged up to the infinity ceiling. Sitting there was a figure topped by golden armor-type jacket for shoulders, knees, and bare arms, and carrying in his height a double-bladed spear, supporting on one end a white gold ground. His face, however, was covered by the junction of a collar and a canonical hat, revealing only a pair of red eyes. Blink! That strange figure should be the Lord of Order. Well, he said, as Bloom approached. If it is not the Princess of Domino, and Guardian of the Dragon Flame, it's an honor to meet you finally, personally. You are the Order, aren't you? Bloom said. Of course I am, he answered. What brought you and your friends to my kingdom and castle? You must know, Bloom said. The magical dimension is in danger. terrible threat is on the loose. I know, the Lord said. I know everything about my brother's experience. It is my duty to create all kinds of antivirals to battle my brother's diseases. I must confess my brother has a great talent at creating monsters, but it is very difficult to control them. A sample of this are the ancestral races. So will you help us? Bloom asked hopefully. There's a pause for some seconds, and the Lord of War answered, No, I won't. What? My only duty isn't only to counter the chaos, but also to preserve the balance. The Lord answered, Light and darkness, order and chaos, light and death, all must exist equally. If I destroy that thing with my power, I'll cause great damage to the balance that neither my or my brother will be able to repair. Yoodles! But if you don't do anything, everything will be destroyed, Bloom argued. She hoped the argument would cause the Lord of War to consider, but he just laughed. What's so funny? Bloom asked sharply. Who wasn't understanding anything? This is not funny. I'm sorry. I could not stop myself from laughing about your ignorance about my working method. The Lord explained. I usually arrange somehow to face the monsters of chaos. In this situation, I wait that the order and chaos nullify each other. But no. Bloom felt her breast tasted burning inside her, unwilling to believe everything was in vain. This powerful creature of all refused to help, simply wanting to follow his stupid rules. Her anger was so great that she could not endure. How can you be standing there when there's so many people suffering? Bloom asked in a high voice. Do you care about what could happen to good people who do not have any guilt with what's happening? The Lord of Order remained silent, watching Bloom quietly. When he didn't respond, he said, And you still proclaim yourself to be a Lord of Order. You're cruel and have no minimum consideration for others. You only care about your damn rules and standards. But you know what? Forget it. Me and my friends will handle this. Even if we have to sacrifice our lives to do it. We will destroy that thing. She turned back and started driving towards the exit of the throne room. She heard the Lord of War singing in a deep voice. Silly girl. What's he say? Bloom asked, turning her head to him. You talk about sacrifice, but you don't know the true sense of sacrifice, the Lord answered. For you, sacrifice is the trade of life for others. However, that is only a proof of love and friendship. For me, that is sacrifice. Maybe in your world standards, but in my view, sacrifice is giving up something we like and live with that. Lord Var explained, if your life is taken, you can't feel what is lost, and I can prove that. Then rose from the throne and proclaimed, I will open my gates and launch my immense power over the great evil that threatens your world. But you said, zip! I still don't finish, interrupted the Lord. I didn't say that I would make it by generosity, for I could do that without ruining the balance. I'll need the sacrifice of a member of the Site of Order, like you. Realizing when he wanted her to sacrifice herself to save the magical dimensions, he said, nodding, I do that. Wait, my dear and impulsive princess. Or said, I still didn't say when consults the sacrifice. Look here, Blue said. If I could save all those I love in the process, I do not care to sacrifice myself. Even if you were expelled to another reality and never see any more of the ones you love, Laura said, closely caught Bloom by surprise. What? That's a real sacrifice for you. Never see your friends, your family, your love. Laura said, you'll live in another reality, but with the idea you can't return, you won't see any more of the ones you know and love. That's crazy! Bloom exclaimed. So I assume you didn't accept? The Lord asked. Bloom thought about it. She accepted she could never go back to see her friends, their family, Domino and the Earth, and Sky, her boyfriend. However, if she didn't it, she would lose the only chance to save the whole magic dimension. She knew what was the right decision to take. I take it, she said. Very well, the Lord answered. He then raised his spear and it began to glow. The gate began to glow and began to open up, doing a slight squeak as it opened. Bloom could see a bright light behind the gate. Then the Lord of Order pointed his spear at Bloom. and launched a yellow energy beam that hit the young fairy and rendered her in the air as she began to emit an aura of light. That moment, the friends came and were shocked by what was happening. Bloom! They called. Hello, Bloom! We'll help you! Stella said. The five took to Bloom, but she said, No, girls, don't come. What are you saying, Bloom? Musa asked. We have to save you from him, Tina said, pointing to Aurora. He's not attacking me, Bloom said. I'm sacrificing myself. What are you saying, Bloom? Flora asked. The Lord of Order said he might save the magical dimension with the sacrifice of someone from the side of order, like me. No, Bloom, there has to be another way, Stella said. No time, Stella, Bloom answered. Our dimension's already been destroyed. This is the only way. Besides, I'll not disappear. I'll just go to another reality. Always thinking about you, girls. You'll always be in my heart. Just say to my family that I'm sorry, and I love them deeply. And this guy, tell me he'll always be the greatest love of my life. The words made the girls made her friends cry. Don't worry, girls, Blue said. This last image I want to see of you. The friends did their best to stop crying and smile, but they managed to do so. We love you, Blue. I love you too, girls. Well, I'll miss you. So am I. Enough of this depressing scene, the Lord of Order said, and pointing his spear right at one of the gilt-framed mirrors, cast another bullet at his glass, made rippling wire. By the power of harmony, was the portal and mirror to open to accompany his residence. By sincere honesty, beautiful kindness, wonderful laughter, gracious generosity, and the strong loyalty I protect. Open, portal. Now I invoke the most powerful force of all, the power and the magic of friendship. He ceased his magic, and the mirror shone brightly. It's time. Get ready, princess. Bloom turned to her friends and told them with a heart heavy, Goodbye, my friends. They cried and sniffed, but they waved her. The Lord of Order me with gesture. Bloom went toward the mirror and passed it. She made it. The darkness enveloped her. Chapter 2. New Frontiers. A wave of confusion took hold of Bloom's mind, while she was guided by darkness. She could not tell where she was or how she was. She just wanted to end soon. She had given up everything that was important in her life. She just wanted to get her new destination as soon as possible. Then it was over, she could finally take fresh air. She could feel the grass beneath her, the wind blowing in her face, and hear the birds chirping. Then she opened her eyes and looked around. She was in a kind of forest, near a lake. Ouch, my head, Bloom complained. But where am I? For where did the Lord of Order send me? Bloom went to her hand. But what hand? She didn't have a hand. She had a hoof. Seeing that, she hastened to look at herself and saw her hands and feet had become in hooves and saw she had a ponytail. Oh no. No, 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 no! She hurried to the lake and looked at her reflection. She could not see what she was seeing. She had become a pony. Her face now had a muzzle and a horn appeared on her forehead. She was a unicorn. Her coat was a safe blue. His mane was a deep red like her human hair. Her eyes were the same with their dark cyan color. She also noticed that she had on her flank the image of a heart made of fire. Watching it, Bloom noticed a strange sensation, as if that image represented her entire being. What happened to me? She asked. Don't you like your new visage? A familiar voice asked. Personally, I think it's lovely. Bloom's reflection shone and was replaced by the Lord of Order's face. Hello, my dear. He greeted in a tone it was enjoying the situation. You! Bloom yelled. What did you do to me? Don't be so melodramatic, Bloom. The Lord of Order said. They look good on you. You're not so bad in that form. He didn't answer me, Bloom said. I didn't do anything. Remember, you're now in a new reality, so your body only adapted to the new environment. You know, this world's inhabited by ponies and other creatures. Bloom became disconcerted when she heard that. The idea of where ponies lived like normal persons was absurd. Nessie now was a pony, so she had to believe. And you are so pretty. Look at you. Your coat, your mane. Look at your cute mark. It sits down so good on you. My what? Bloom asked, without knowing what he was talking about. That fire heart of yours, Blue of Orton answered, motioning to the image of Blue's flank. It appeared on everybody's flank when they discovered their true special talent. In your case, I think it is in healing magic, like our old dimension. But, of course, you don't have the same power you had, because the unicorn's magic here is not so powerful. They just have some magic according to their special talents. Why are you telling me this? Bloom asked. Because you are new here, Lord answered. And honestly, I don't want you walking around like a newborn foal. And he laughed from what he said, but Bloom made a serious face. Oh, my dear, don't do that face, Lord asked. Your sacrifice was valuable. The big threat you and your friends were facing was neutralized, and everybody is happy and contented. Well, your friends and family not so much, but they'll survive. I'm telling the truth. I can't lie. It's a privilege I don't have because of my position. Bloom tried not to think about how their family and Sky felt when they got to know what she did. Looking at the face of her, Lord said, Look, Bloom, can I call you Bloom, right? You aren't a princess anymore, after all. Look, Bloom, you made your choice. I don't force you. So I think you must now accept the consequences of your choices. As a good filly you are. Bloom hated to admit it, but she was absolutely right. It was she who chose to leave her world and come to this new and strange reality. Now she must bear the consequences of that choice. Bloom had to live here. This is our new home. She had to learn everything she had to pass through as a pony. You know, on the bright side, at least this isn't bringing out the age-old. Bloom sees that Sky is cheating on her, so thus she must go to this new universe. Trope that I hate so much. He started to tell her about this world. Apparently, the land was called Equestria and was inhabited by ponies and other equines and other fantastic creatures. He said the world was much like Earth, including existing in some places that are similar to Earth's places with similar names. He said there were no humans but ponies. And, oh god, this whole entire thing is a very, very long summary! I'm not reading this! Let me just say, he just summarized the plot, the world. I think you're right. Do you think so? Now you know the basic and the understand magic. You can use the rest to live as your life. Problem is, I don't know where to stay. No problem. Ponyville's not far from here. You're able to find somewhere to sleep there. It's a place with good ponies. You say so. Thanks for all, Lord of Order. Despite everything, you are a great help. But you, I'll walk to this new world without knowing anything about it. You don't have to thank me, my dear. It was a pleasure. I'm sorry you had to sacrifice your whole life. It's the least I could do. By the way, would it not be better to get you a new name to match your new body and life? New name? Like what? I don't know. Maybe, I know, about Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom? Bloom mused. Not bad. So therefore your new name is Cherry Blossom. Lorimer announced. Good luck, my dear. Having said that, his image of the river disappeared, and Bloom, now Cherry Blossom, come back to see her new face. Later, she stood up to the direction the Lord of Order had told her, and started walking, simply coordinating her four hooves. She was now heading for a long life.